Hello viewers and welcome! This is Zombie Zoo Part 11. Yeah, where we left last time was here in the shelter. It's day 5, 8 p.m. and Gale is nice and warm. He has a very rough day after him. He tried to at least start building the cages for the zombies. He started the project, but there's still much he needs to do. He needs to get his fabrication up to level 7 at least. And he needs tools. He needs a hacksaw, at least a hacksaw, apart from what he has already. So there's a number of things he needs, and he knows that. So this is something that he will try to acquire in the next days. This is on his mind. And looking at his inventory, he has a few things that he would like to drop off. Definitely dog food. Yeah, just the dog food, I think. And the dog food is, well, it is food technically, but not for Gale. So he will drop the dog food. What he has on him is a slightly damaged clothing, which he will try to repair now. There's still time. He is not tired. It is early enough to try and repair if he can find the needle and thread. Here it is. So he will try if he can repair the leather gloves. Yeah. There's a chance that he may even reinforce the leather gloves. Let's try if he can do it. This can improve his tailoring even higher. Yes, he did manage to make it. So the leather gloves are now extra sturdy. Let's check. Yeah, he has extra sturdy leather gloves. What is the tailoring skill now? 30% onto level 4. So Gale decides to continue. This was quite a success. So he decides to use the wooden needle and repair the damaged underwear. Yeah, it is now repaired. Let's see if he can make it extra sturdy. It is extra sturdy, so he made his underwear extra sturdy, and he improved his tailoring a bit. A whole hour passed while he was doing this, so it is probably now time to put away the needle and the thread. What he wants to attempt doing is improve his fabrication. His fabrication now is level 3. What would be how could he raise his fabrication even higher? One way of doing this would be to build a wooden smoother, which takes only 8 minutes and requires just the nails and the 2x4s. This is probably something he can do. Yeah, let's try and do it. If he had more wood, he could do a batch of 4 maybe. So let's deconstruct this furniture over here. Take all the 2x4s and the nails and the rags. This is everything that we need. We will need eventually, Gale thinks. He will drop the rags, drop the 2x4s. And let's see how many can we make. Wooden smoother. Let's try and make 6. Yeah, 6 is all right. This will take 1 hour. Shouldn't be too late. Still early enough. So let's try and do it. Oh, the fire went out. So did we get some no, we didn't get any fabrication from this. So we will just have to try it again. We will need to put some wood on the fire. Yeah, probably Yeah, the 2x4, we will put some distaff and spindle. We have so many. Let's put 5 of them. And put one 2x4 and activate the lighter. So we have light again. Let's try again. Let's try and make 6. Yeah, we made it, and our fabrication is now 30% onto level 3, onto level 4, sorry. And can we have these wooden smoothers, can we disassemble them? No, we cannot. This is probably something that will just have to go into the fire for burning. We will need to practice some more, but today we are hungry and very thirsty. So let's grab something, maybe some meat soup. Can we heat up the meat? Heat up, yeah. We can heat up the meats. I think it's better if we wield the meat soup. And we will heat up we have a copper pot on us. We will heat up the meat soup. Perfect, and now we will eat the meat soup. Very good. And we are full, but we are still a little bit thirsty, so we will maybe drink some clean water as well. So yeah, we are now full. It is past midnight, so Gale decides that it's time to go to bed. Let's see, do we need to drop anything? Maybe we can, maybe since we have a bottle on us, we can also craft some clean water. And put it into the plastic bottle that we have it with us. So we have now two plastic bottles. We will put away the copper pot for now. Yeah, and I think it's time to go to sleep. Let's see if Gale can sleep without any cough syrup. Let's try it. Let's try and sleep for 7 hours. Yes. Gale falls asleep. And his clock, his watch, wakes him up at 7:20 in the morning. He's a bit thirsty. The fire is still going, so he will heat up his meat soup again. And he will try to eat some of the meat soup. And he will drink some water. The fire is still going, so maybe this is before he heads out. Well, the plan for today, let's talk about the plan. I think that Gale wants to, of course, first when we go out, we will check the perimeter of our shelter, just to be sure that there's no enemies around us. Gale wants to try and attempt to enter into these garages again, because he saw that the situation in the town is changing from day to day. The Zeds are moving, so he will check if he can get into these 2 garages. Ideally, he would want to go into the library. If not, he will return home, and then we can check if he can get here into the gun store as a second attempt to get into the gun store. Or if both of these options are unavailable, we can stay in the shelter and try to improve our fabrication skill. Or we can try to improve tailoring skill as well. We also have some books to read. So there's a number of things we can do at home. We don't have to necessarily be outside. But since we were working last night on fabrication, and we are now on to fabrication 4, 30% into it, Gale will try to gather some more materials. He needs nails and 2x4s. And he will try to make some more the wooden smoothers. We can make another batch of 8. Yeah, let's try to do it. Well, the fire went out, so Gale will want to... He will need to refill the fire with... he will just put the wooden smoothers in the fire. Let's put 5 of them. We need to drop, I think, we have copper pot on us again. So activate the lighter. And now try again. We failed to make the wooden smoothers, but we are 75% onto fabrication level 4. How many materials do we still have? How many 2x4s do we have? So I think it's time now to head out. We can continue and finish this in the evening. It is 9 a.m. in the morning, so it is the right time to go out and try to break into the garages. So we will drop the nails. We will eat the soup. Oh, we cannot eat it. We are still... and I need to... this is a little bit awkward. I need to have this tin can in my hands. Otherwise, Gale will spill all the contents. So for now, let's leave it like this. But we do have a knife spear with us. Of course, we will wield the knife spear if we need to. But for now, maybe we can go just like, oh, we don't need the tool belt. We will not be working on the walls today. So I think we should pull the tool belt away if we still have it on us. Do we still have the tool belt? Maybe not. Yeah, we do have the tool belt. So let's put tool belt somewhere where we will see it immediately when we need it. Well, let's just put it into the clothing pile. Tool belt. Okay, so what is our encumbrance? 53%. We have a duffel bag on us, so we need to remember every time before any fights, we need to drop the duffel bag on the floor. That's very important. Otherwise, our clothing looks pretty well. We have about 3 layers on all pieces on all parts of the body. Yeah, the only problem is really our encumbrance. So let's head out safely. Sorry, we will close the doors behind us. Now, let's open the doors and check if Gale notices there's a shocker zombie outside. Wow, this is the creature that he killed 2 days ago. And this creature does not see him. But fighting a shocker zombie right now, it's much better if we leave shocker zombie alone and we fight it on our terms, which means we fight it when the night comes in the evening. And there's another zombie, as a regular zombie, but we want to pull that zombie away. We will drop the duffel bag here. We will also eat whatever we can we will eat the meat soup. And we will wield the knife spear. And we will wait for the zombie to come to us. Yeah, so Gale just had to force himself to eat the soup. And now he will fight this zombie. Yeah, he punctures the zombie for 23 damage. Zombie moves closer, he jumps away, stabs the zombie again and again, and the zombie falls down. And yeah, this is just a regular zombie, nothing really important for Gale, so he picks up the duffel bag and continues. But Gale needs to remember that there is a shocker zombie right in front of his house. Definitely something that he needs to remember, and he will try to kill that zombie during the night, just like he did before, and he was successful. To the west, he sees a hazmat zombie. Yeah, he can. If this zombie is alone, Gale, hazmat zombie is moving somewhere, so Gale decides to wait. There's no reason to fight and risk life for lonely zombies that are actually moving away. He notices now that some zombies are moving while some zombies are quite stationary. So it's an interesting behavior of the zombies in the area. He checks around the corner, the air looks clear. So he wants to get into the garage. I think this is his third attempt to get into the garage. There's a fat zombie by the ambulance, but we don't need to go there. We need to go slightly to the north, a little bit more to the north. The air is clear. He will try to go through the subway station. He sees a strange dog, zombified dog, to the southeast, and the dog is actually following him. Yeah, this dog actually smelled him, so he will need to react. There's no other way. He will try to deal with this dog here in the bushes. He waits for the dog, jumps back, stabs the dog again and again, and the dog dies. So this is just the corpse. He decides to continue. He is quite useful. He's quite used to killing single zombies now. He knows how to wield his knife spear, that's for sure. The air is clear. His goal is actually this garage right next to here. Just this is the garage that he wants to get into. He sees another zombie to the west. There's a number of bodies lying on the ground, and the question is, how did these zombies die? He knows that he did not kill them. The feral runner sees Gale. So Gale thinks for a moment how to deal with this zombie. He knows that they are very fast, so he decides to move back, pull the zombie out. Yeah, the feral runner is following him, so he pulls the feral runner into these bushes. But he was not successful this time. He got hit by the feral runner, but nevertheless feral runner died. So he decides to go back. Let's check if there is more. He's in a bit of pain, but not as much so to take another dose of codeine. He needs to be careful not to overdose with those painkillers. Wow, there's a number of zombie corpses. He sees something in the street. It's actually just a single zombie. What killed all these zombies? He doesn't see anything close, So he decides to deal with this lonely zombie if he can, and then pulp the remaining corpses. He jumps across the fence. Oh, and the shady zombie rises. Yeah. The shady zombie actually revived. So he needs to deal with this. Oops, he got himself cornered. This is not good. So let's try to run. Okay. Yeah, his shirt is a little bit damaged, but he pulps the zombie. There's the shady zombie that he wants to... Yeah, that was easy. Okay, now, so he did... These are just the fox corpses. Well, these corpses can be very good source of meat. Yes, and he did get some meat from them. Let's try and butcher the other corpse. Yeah. So he takes the meat. He sees that there are more zombies in the north. He decides to quickly check the garage. Leather gloves, boots, hooded hard hat. He decides to wear the duffel bag, which will give him more storage capacity. He is not here for these things, for work pants. No, but what he wants is to see if this garage has any tools. The zombie dog is coming, he knows that, so he decides to quickly check. It looks like that this garage is not really useful. What is this? Yeah, this is just a bike chases. So no, this garage does not have what Gale wants. A welder, hacksaw, something of that nature. Nothing like that. So he decides to try it and break into the other garage. Jumps across the fence. Moves to the south, where there is less activity at the moment. Starts moving across the street. Oh, this is... Yeah, now Gale remembers. This is where he... This is where he killed so many zombies. Is there anything that Gale wants and we didn't pick up last time? There's a dark cola. That's not... No, nothing. I think that's okay. Gale can continue. Yeah. This is where he was interrupted last time. Let's see. Is there anything that he wants to visit? Bike shop. We've already in the bike shop. We need to go further here. This car doesn't look too healthy. Let's see. But even though it's slightly damaged, this car may very well be drivable. It's got the wheels, it's got the gasoline. I think that this car is drivable. It's got the security system, so it may be a bit challenging to start up, but we can try and drive it. Maybe when we leave, we can try and drive it. There's another zombie to the south, but Gale decides to ignore it. It looks quite safe. Yeah, the garage is just to the north of here. What about this car? It's got wheel. The problem with this car is there is no gas. What's in the trunk? A bottle jack. This is maybe useful if we want to change the tires. And an umbrella. We have an umbrella already, so let's try and see what's in this garage. Oh, much better. Basic repair kit. Drive belt, not really. Welding goggles can be useful. And what's here? Wood saw, we have the wood saw. Acetylene torch. And welding goggles. And yeah, it looks like the zombies were here already because they smashed. Let's check. While we're walking in this dark areas, we can't be seen. I would definitely like to grab the acetylene torch. That's what Gale thinks. And this is just here. But of course it's dangerous because we are exposed. Let's grab it. Perfect. We can also try and grab whatever is down here. Hiking boots. Yeah, so we did get a acetylene torch from this garage, which is not bad. Now the library is just north of us. It's not that far from here. So what do we see out of this door? There's just a blob. And we see the gas station across the street. It's actually just north of us. How does this look? So this is actually the library. Can we get into here? How much volume do we have if we do this now? We do have enough volume to pick the most important books if we need to. It looks safe enough. We can fight through here if we... Oh, what is up north? The number of shady zombies. We can deal with them if we have to. We will have to, I feel, if we want to go into the library. The library should not have any... Should not have... Well... Whew... The library should not have any alarms, but we will need to smash this because I don't think I can pry open it. Gale thinks... No, we can. Okay, excellent. So let's try to sneak into the library. These are just the novels. We need erotic novel. No. Crafty Crafters. Yes, that's one of the books that we need. Now, I'd like to go through here, not to go to the light. So what I will do, I will... Oh, I cannot deconstruct this because I don't have the hammer. Ooh, this could be dangerous. This is a whole horde up here, so we don't want to do this. How about here? This would be much more... This would be much safer. Horror novel. How to succeed in business. Submachine, yes, submachine gun enthusiast. That's what Gale is. Advanced programming. Chemistry textbook. Clothing design, biodiesel, so yeah, perfect. So Gale took everything that's important from here. So we can mark this library as explored. This is mission accomplished, I think. There's a lot of Zeds to the north, so I think it's best if Gale just disappears. We will try to outrun the zombies. We don't want to fight with them. We will try to disappear. So, we just need to get home safely now. We should be near the capacity, carrying capacity. There's a number of zombies in the way. We see a boomer. Need to be careful. We can go through the bike shop. What do we see around the corner? It looks safe. We should not... the car. Now I remember. We have the car that we want to take with us if we can. Let's try it. I think there is a... There is a zombie somewhere. Yeah, it's a single zombie, so we will just drop the duffel bag and fight this single zombie. Yeah, pick up the duffel bag. Pick up everything on the floor. We have some old meat. Let's drop this old meat. So this is from the foxes. Apparently the fox meat is rotten already. So we have another zombie. So let's drop the duffel bag again. And we will fight this guy as well. Okay. Pick up the duffel bag. Pick up everything from the floor. And now Gale will try to drive this thing. Now if we get it running, we need to get it closer to our shelter without attracting too many zombies. So the best way would be, I think, to take here the right turn down, drive down this street and then go to the east and maybe approach the shelter from the... I know that there's a shocker zombie by the pool, so I want to approach the shelter from the southern side. Oh no! The crazy zombies are... the alarm did fire off because the zombies are in the bank. Let's try and see if we can start this car. Yes. Let's try again. Let's try. I'm trying to start the car. So no. Yes. So I think we need to run. We didn't manage to do this. We didn't manage to start the car. It was simply... Yeah. The car is now... The car alarm... the car alarm is now making noise. And this will attack more zombies. So... Let's drop the duffel bag. And fight this police cop zombie. Run! Yeah, the zombie didn't have anything on him, so wear the duffel bag, take everything, ignore. So yeah, the car is now making noise. We were trying to start the car using our screwdriver, and we started the alarm. So I think it's best to just leave. We did get quite a number of books that we can read. So I would say that this was a success. We didn't manage to get the car, but this was... it was just an attempt that didn't work. We will try again when we get the opportunity. So let's peek around this corner. Nothing. We are returning home. I will be approaching the shelter carefully because I know there is a shocker zombie right in front. Maybe it moved away. You never know. Just like he came here, he can also decide to leave. I don't see anything. Maybe he moved away. Maybe. But let's be careful anyway. Gale approaches slowly the shelter. He does not see the shocker zombie in sight. So he's quite happy to make it back. you know, all the damage he got from this was a slightly damaged the shirt. He has a slightly damaged shirt. He's in a little bit of pain, but not too much. Nothing that cannot heal. Closes the door behind him. Moves into the shelter. So we will just unload all the books. Look how many books we got in the library. This is all ours now. He drops the open tin can. Plus we got a lot of boots. Yeah. And maybe we want to change our regular boots with the hiking boots. Let's put on the hiking boots. They should be a little bit better. Not really. Regular boots are actually better, so Gale decides to put on the regular boots again. We also got some bone. Yeah, and we have a number of tools. We got acetylene torch, repair kit, very useful stuff. Yeah. We are slightly thirsty, so it is midday. We will need to, our knife spear is damaged slightly, so I think it's time to disassemble it and just make a new one. Let's try to make a new knife spear. And we need a spike. Let's create a spike. Yeah, we have a spike, and let's now build another knife spear. And we have a brand new knife spear. Perfect. Excellent. So it is 1 p.m. now. We do have a lot of books. Now we can quickly read these books just to see what they provide. There is we have some light. So let's pick up the books and just quickly browse through the pages just to see what kind of... This book is good for mechanics, but we cannot read it yet because we need to be mechanic level 3 to understand it. This is to bring our mechanics to level 6. This one is fabrication level 1. This is not useful. We are already fabrication 3. This one is for bartering. This one is for survival. That may be useful for us. Computers, also useful. Submachine guns to level 1. We already have level 1, but this book has some recipes that may be useful. This one is for advanced cooking. Yeah. And this one is for tailoring to level 8. And the National Weather Transcripts is just a book for the mission book. So I will throw this crafty crafter into the fire for now. So we could do a number of things. We could continue with the fabrication. We want to get to fabrication level 4. Yeah, because that's on the way. We need to get fabrication level 8 or 7 actually to be able to build the cage with the reinforced glass wall. So can we... I'm positive we need more 2x4s. So we need a hammer, which means we need to wear a tool belt. Where do we have a tool belt? Where? A tool belt, okay. And go and deconstruct this couch. We will take all the nails and all the 2x4s. Before we start this, I want to put some more wood on the fire, because there's still some, but I'm afraid this will simply burn out. So let's put some this stuff and spindles. This should be now enough. And let's try to make some more smoothers. Probably 4, maybe 5, 6. Let's make 6. Let's hope that this is enough to get us to fabrication level 4. Yeah, we have fabrication level 4. We will put these wooden smoothers away. We are hungry and very thirsty. I'm deliberately not eating the baked beans because they will be good for a long time. So it's better, I think, to eat some of these canned food, like the mushroom soup, for example. Wield the mushroom soup and heat up the mushroom soup. And now eat the mushroom soup. And we are thirsty. Drink some water. So perfect. We are now full and slaked. We have one empty plastic bottle, so let's make some clean water. Make 2 doses and put it into the plastic bottle. Very nice. Now we have the fabrication of 4. Let's see what would now take to get even higher. Skill fabrication. Oh, we only have four options. Wooden cartwheel takes 2x4 nail and scrap metal and takes 20 minutes. This can be doable, yeah. Maybe there's more, but we probably need more materials. Sheet of reinforced glass. Interesting. Yeah, I think now to get to higher, maybe, yeah, we can get 1 level higher, but then we will really need to build the tools for metal working, I think, and just get to the rock forge and try to get fabrication up by building some tools ourselves. We definitely need a hacksaw if we don't find one, so I'm sure that, for example, I don't know if we can make one, but yeah, we can make one, but we need rock forge, and that's something that we can start working on, I think, the next day. I still want to check what are the skills that we can level up today before, and we will try to go out tomorrow because it's now already 3 p.m. So we can probably level up another skill that's useful, probably tailoring. Let's see, where are we tailoring wise? I don't... Oh, tailoring is level 3, 32% onto level 4. Nice. So let's see if we can... What would it require? Tailoring level 4. Actually, we need to make items tailoring level 3. We can create fingerless gloves. We can create boonie hat. Boonie hat is really cheap. It's just 4 rags and some thread. How much can we make? Yeah, let's try to do this. Let's try to make 10 boonie hats. This should be... Maybe we don't even need to make that much. Let's try to make 8 boonie hats. We failed. Tailoring is just 3%, and we need 3% more to tailoring level 4. Okay. I think we should just try it again. Just one more. And we have tailoring level 4. That's very nice. We are a little bit hungry. We can eat the rest of the mushroom soup. This is good. Now that we have tailoring level 4 and we're still not tired, we can pick up the cargo pants. I think we have... Gale remembers that he brought cargo pants with him. Yes. And pick up this wooden needle and thread, and let's see if we can make the cargo pants fit. Maybe. I'm not sure if we have enough skill, but at least we can try. Cargo pants. No, we will most probably damage cargo pants if we try doing this. Unfortunately. Well, we have some of the items to repair. Let's repair the long-sleeved shirt. As long as you can. Yeah. Can we reinforce? Let's see, how much did this improve our tailoring? Nothing. So let's drop the... I don't think leveling tailoring even more is important. Having a cargo pants would be nice, but it's not so important because we have other means of improving our carrying capacity. Okay, we are carrying this pot again, so let's put away the copper pot. Okay, and we have the tin can now. Okay, so that's right. So what can we do now? We still have probably about at least 3 hours that we want to use in some way. One thing that I was trying to do is to level up our cutting weapons ability. How much skill do we have? We have cutting weapons 15% onto level 2. Because for the nitrate I would like to have a cutting weapon. The reach attack from the piercing weapon doesn't really work that well in the night, especially because Gale cannot see very well. He doesn't have any night vision or anything like this. So a good cutting weapon would really help. So let's see if we can read a little bit for maybe 2-3 hours and see if we can improve our cutting weapons. Let's continue some more. We are tired, to be honest. Let's continue some more. That's enough. So yeah, we didn't quite get there. 76%. I will put away for now the knife fighter's notes. We are very thirsty and hungry, so we should really make something to eat before we go to bed. What kind of food do we still have here? Mashed pumpkin, chicken dumplings. I can try this. Wield the chicken dumplings and heat up the chicken dumplings. And now we can eat hot chicken dumplings. Perfect. We ate the whole can. And we will drink some water. Perfect. We are now full and slaked and also tired, so it's time for Gale to go to sleep. And yeah, let's go to sleep, and we will sleep for 7 hours, which should be enough to fully heal. Oh, I hear some noises. There's probably zombie noises. And Gale wakes up. 7:26 in the morning. We slept a little bit through the alarm, but still, it's still okay. So yeah, this is where we will leave Gale. This is on day 7 at 7 a.m. in the morning. He did accomplish a lot yesterday, so he's now much better at tailoring, at fabrication. We will make the plans how to make the best of day 7 when we return. Until then, take care, see you next, and bye bye.